we have some old students from PRESEC seated here, okay? Valentine, Richard, and Divine are here. They're going to be talking about the Bonfire, which is in its 10th year. Okay, so for those who have never heard about the PRESEC Bonfire, if you would also... Valentine, why make that face? That's a possibility. No, I don't think so.
Nah.
You see, we can't just assume.
It's so too iconic to be ignored.
It's too PRESEC boys and their flex. I don't understand.
No.
But anyway, there's a possibility, right? So just let's assume that people having Cyril, no one talks.
Martin shop.
Sure, if you insist.
Hey, if I insist. Okay. So what is PRESEC's Bonfire Night, and also if you can also take us through some of the activities. But first, what it is, and then also what you guys do at the Bonfire.
Okay, so I'll just say a few things, then our organizer here can take us into more details, right? So the Bonfire, or the Torch and Bonfire Night, is basically the rite of passage for PRESECans who are becoming ordered years. You don't become an ordered year right after you leave PRESEC. Really? You have to wait for 10 years, yes. You have to savor it, you have to wait. Mm-hmm. It's not an honor that is bestowed on boys, it's bestowed on men. So after school, right, you have to wait for 10 years. By then you would have become a man, then you can go through the rite of passage to become an ordered year, right? So it's an alumni homecoming. It's an event for lovers of PRESEC, haters of PRESEC, wives of PRESECans or dad years, everybody to come and celebrate with us, right? Mm-hmm. And it started in 2015. That was the year we left school. Okay. And it's in the 10th anniversary now. And we are now taking it into the next generation, right? So my brother Richard will take us through. So
before the 10th year, are you able to attend?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You're able to attend.
But you still be referred to as a PRESECan, not another day.
Not another day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
okay, Richard.
It's open to us. So yes, I'm Richard. I'm the year group's organizer. Everyone calls me Richie. Okay. That's fine. So yes, just as Valentine mentioned, the Bonfire is 10 years celebration, homecoming, and also an induction service for the year group. The year group would have completed 10 years prior. So this year, 2015 year group is our 10th year. And what makes it interesting is the Bonfire started in 2015. And that's the year we completed school. We are having our 10-year celebration this year. Interestingly, we also happen to be the leaders of the Gen Z community or generation.
Also,
saying
that will mean that that's the batch that's opens into
the incoming order year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are all still PRESECans.
Yes.
As of today. As of today, we are all still PRESECans, and then after the 31st of October, you will see me, and then you have to call me ordered year. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So for your year group, it's a measure of 10th anniversary after completion, and then your induction into becoming ordered year. So what's the celebration for you like? What's it going to be?
Okay, so for us, like I said, it's a whole transition into the new Gen Z era. So we are looking at a couple of preliminary activities leading to the event. So we are coming up with this concept of a cooking competition 2 days before the events, which is comprises two of our legends in the canteen. Or that years know this. We have Mama Tess and then P.R.O. Yes, till date, we still have not completed the debate of whose food is nicer. Okay. And we plan to have a healthy cooking competition. Is
P.R.O. a man?
P.R.O. is a woman. Her husband is a teacher, Mr. P.R.O.
Oh, so, okay.
So Mama Tess and P.R.O., they fed generations from the Branding Champions who are vying for presidents today, the big men in high places, all the way to Okujeto Ablakwa, Dance God, E.L. Benadable, Lexus Bill. You can smile, it's fine. Yes.
I thought you guys were going to go. That's why I'm resting.
We won't
finish.
So basically, so we are starting the homecoming that way for everybody to come back, celebrate with these people, or these are our legends, and then it's going to be a food festival, and then we'll also have surprise acts passing through. This will be happening on the school's turf. Yes, that's on Wednesday, 29th. And then on the 30th, which is Thursday, we're also having a career day for the students on campus.
Okay.
Yes, since we also have our year group boys. Today I'll call them boys. After 31st, we are men. Yes, we have our year group boys in different fields, different career backgrounds. They will be coming back to engage the students. So also let them understand that the job market is not just what they knew growing up. Of I want to be a doctor, I want to be a banker. But then today, the universe is open. There's a whole AI tool driving a lot of things. There's the influencing, there's sporting and all of that. So thankfully, we also have our year group members in all of these fields. So we just come back and engage them with all of that. We also have some people sponsoring and supporting. We are open to all the supports and we're inviting you. Then on the final day, which is 31st of October, we're going to have the big bonfire night. It starts with the induction process where we have a procession of the old boys where we would march from the gates to the other gates, the other end of the school, and come back. We'll have a Jama night. And then that is where the year before us will pass the torch, or that year is a torch, they will pass the torch to us to keep the fire burning for the next year. And then we will crown it with an artist night. And for the artist night, I mean, I don't need to talk much. 2 years ago, we brought the biggest artist. Last year, we brought the biggest artist who had won the Artist of the Year. And just as I mentioned to you, we are transitioning into a new phase. So it's only right that we are bringing the biggest artist today. And believe me when I say we are bringing the biggest artist.
The biggest artist.
Interestingly, we also have...
Who would that be?
Let's see.
I think you should watch.
We should just leave it as the biggest artist.
Yeah. But you know who the biggest artist is, without mentioning it.
You know who the biggest
the leader
artist.
of the Gen Z gang, you know, the biggest artist.
Oh, so the biggest artist
in Ghana. No, yes, in Ghana.
The biggest Ghanaian artist today. Let's leave it at that. Interestingly, we also have our year group members. We have our year group members who are finest budding artists today. We have Tulenki from our year group. We have Ara Deji from our year group. We have Gambo.
Ara Deji is from your year group.
Yeah, we're in the same house actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. we have Gambo from our year group.
Gambo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not in Ghana, is he? Or he's going to come because of the induction?
Yes, Gambo loves PRESEC like that.
Okay.
Yes. We also have our promising act, J. Cliff. And then we're also we're looking at a whole reunion of the big boys who are older that year. So we have the Lomi, Jesu, Boji.
Our boss here.
No, but he's not doing
that. They love me, bro.
It's just unfortunate.
No. I get it. First roses. You can't.
Everywhere I go, people say you be on that day as well. Yeah.
No, because
they love me.
You actually give on that day.
No, you actually.
I rate you on that. I think you're very lyrical. Growing up,
man, stop it.
Did you just deny your...
I didn't deny my school.
It's not his fault too.
It's not his fault. What did I do?
It's PRESEC folk, you know.
It's called Blue Magic.
It's called Blue Magic.
Blue Magic.
They
also wear blue, but it's not magic.
Like blue.
No. I'm sure when he was choosing the schools during the BC, maybe he saw the I'm sure.
Yeah, so just like I was saying, getting the old artists, a whole reunion session we are looking at Boji, Jesu, EL, Dance God Lloyd, Illy Boy, I mean a lot of Showboy, Adanko Showboy. Yeah.
Okay.
Showboy. A lot of people don't even know Showboy went to PRESEC. Showboy is another
Yeah.
And
Showboy is from my batch. Yeah. Oh, you know. Yeah.
You mentioned
so
it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Divine, what are you looking forward to the most with this, right? You guys have explained that you are still boys, and after this induction, you will become men and rightly called Odadiers. What's the anticipation for the induction and then also for your year group celebration 10th anniversary?
Yeah, so as my brothers rightly mentioned, this year we really anticipate the program to go on to the next stage, because over the years we realized that sometimes you make the thing just about the boys, the old students, not incorporating some of the current students. So this time around we'll make sure some of the students partake in so many of the activities. So basically that's it, and it will be a very good thing because it's actually a twofold celebration: 10 years after leaving school and then 10 years after starting the bonfire activity. So you guys should expect a lot.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
We also look forward to showcasing whoever's the biggest talent in the school to get on campus.
Right now, okay. So like more like a talent discovery.
Yes. Okay. And then we'll give him the platform that day on stage. Nice. Because I remember back in school, people like Tulenke had this opportunity and then they were able to take it. So we feel we need to drive the boys.
And you know that the most interesting thing, you was also, a creative those days.
What were you doing?
It's a dancer.
I was the best dancer in the school. A lot of people don't know this. People watching this are very surprised to hear this.
He stopped.
Yeah, I was saying I stopped.
Why?
But I still got the moves,
More into career. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do now?
I sell.
Okay. So I used to dance in school as well, but me did banku. So my dance moves.
You used to dance in school?
Yeah, I used to dance in school. I had a dance group we're called Cyclones. Shouts to my girls. Yeah, don't play.
Don't give me this information.
I've said this a few times.
I shall investigate.
No, I've said this a few times.
Give a boss a move, let's see.
Oh, that's what I'm saying that.
No, I'll ask my seconds. I'll ask my
yeah,
no, but definitely there'll be class is permanent. Class is permanent.
Oh, boss one move, show something. Hey. Beg you.
Anyway, now let's talk about some of your fondest memories, when you were in school. I'll start with Valentine.
Wow.
I love the whole school.
Everything about
the school is, you see, the thing about PRESEC is the moment you enter, they work on you mentally, right? Right from the what's that thing? When you come fresh.
Yeah.
Orientation.
Right from the orientation. They are telling you things like, well, now you have come into the greatest school ever. You have to act like one. You are Christian. You are Christian gentlemen. Act like gentlemen. You see, I remember there were times where we go for Interco and you see all these St. Aquinas boys and Accra Academy boys misbehaving. We'll go to Elwak. They'll go and misbehave, and the soldiers will be chasing them. Then they'll come to us that, Charlie, I beg, take your uniform.
Pleading for the PRESEC
because they know if once they wear the PRESEC uniform, the soldiers won't touch them. And they can't deny it. The Aquinas boys, if they should text in, they can't deny it. You get it. They tell you things like that. They tell you that, Charlie, now you have come into a school where once you put this on and you walk down the streets, you'll be respected. So carry yourself as such. Right? And some of the memories, there are so many. The relationship with boys, the brotherhood we built. Right? We built relationships with people that we knew down the years. A decade later, there will be people who hold us up, we hold our hands together, we do great things together and all of that. There were great things. The sports, I remember I was a very good footballer actually.
What happened to that as well?
Well,
career.
My first career.
I was a very good footballer and they were house 7. I was 7. We beat them. This one
I actually moved around a lot of houses, a number of houses. So when I went to the school, I was assigned house 8. And then I told my dad that the house was not looking nice, the place looked. So, then I was moved to house 5. That's the neatest house. That's the house is in here. Very disciplined, very neat. But guy man, we won't go one side. So house 7 is where we have like the prefects. And then house 7 is where everything goes down. Okay. So after Form 1, I just spoke to my dad to talk to one of the teachers that I want to move. So for me,
3 houses.
And I think eventually it's what connected me to everybody in the school. I happen to be one of the people that has like a connection with all of the circles.
Were you a prefect?
To my boy, no, I wasn't a prefect.
But I was close to most of the prefects. It was close to us.
I was part of making things happen.
Right.
Yeah. So even to this day, even while the boys allowed me to be their group organizer. And
nice. So beyond moving houses, right? What will be a fond memory for you from PRESEC?
Fond memory will have to do with the creative side. Yeah, because PRESEC is known to be like P.R.O, book long, Pimpinese boys. Yeah, but I always tell people that there's another side to PRESEC. Yeah, and then I feel we brought a lot of life to the year group. I mean, we used to do the tripping. You know what tripping is? Going to other girls' schools to dance, fanfare. Yeah, we had a whole gang. We had a group actually called Coded. A lot of people don't know this. Okay. It comprised of myself, Gambo, Tulenke, Ara.
Hey.
School, he was called Ara.
Sick. Yes. This one is not Thick, it's Thick Squad.
Thick Squad.
It's good. He was called
Simple. You know Simple. Simple was on the show earlier this year. Simple, fashionista. Simple used to dance. Simple actually did everything: fashion, dance.
He won fashionista of the year.
Was Simple in your?
Simple is in my year group. Okay. Yeah, also do a lot of things with fashion and then
it's a heavy year.
Yeah.
So I feel those are the
something happened in 2015.
You see,
we have to investigate.
We actually represented our year group for the National Maths and Science quiz that year.
Wow. Okay.
And I remember there was this thing, right? So I was in A3 and Tulenke was in A2. So we had this guy in our class. He was actually in my opinion, he was actually the best rapper. Now he's a journalist, he writes and all of that. Funny
what's his name?
Infinity.
He said this on the last show, but I disagree. Tulenke is the best.
That's why he said this in his opinion.
Tulenke is the best.
That's why I said
Tulenke is the best rapper.
In my opinion.
Tulenke is the best rapper.
He's actually building on something.
Yes.
He's building on
so
something.
Tulenke was in A2. So the class, like, we were basically neighbors. Sule was here, we were here. So I remember whenever there are no teachers, Tulenke will either come to our class with his boys, or we will go to his class with our boys for a rap battle, right? And Infinity and Tule, like, they had so many rap battles, like, I can't even count. And so I think that's Tule, that's Gambo at the back.
So that's Tulenke, that's Case in the middle.
That's
Case used to rap too. Case had a group. It was a group of Case and Optimist. So Tulenke was called Optimist back in school.
What is Gambo? I can't.
Gambo is the one standing at the back.
That's Gambo.
Gambo was always a big boy. Always a big boy. So big up Gambo, big up to Spencer, big up Boy
Album cover.
There's my name, man. Last.
Tule for take this to album cover.
Album cover.
That's Richie. That's me back in school.
Oh, this is you.
Yeah, that's Richie.
And how did you become a big boy?
That's the last.
Yeah, that's the last Kadi. Yeah, Kadi is in the States. He's also doing a lot of big things in tech. And we look forward to seeing all of them on 31st.
Interesting.
Yes, so we would always like rap and all that. And Infinity actually always beats Tule, right? So Tule had the Sarkodie style. Infinity had a Manifest style. So right, Infinity was very, very good, like very lyrically solid. And we had this battle. I think after that one, they never came back again. Tule is where they never came back again. And so Infinity, they were rapping. Infinity was like, Charlie, today he's going to end this battle once and for all.
He said it the last
So he
time.
did a rap, and then he ended with this line. He was like, boy, next time, don't come here without training. And that was the end. They actually never came back. Yeah, I remember. The memory is so vivid.
He was in 80. He was in Infinity's class. That's
the memory is so vivid.
That's why he supports.
For me, Tule
support.
Factions. I understand.
Honestly, Tule just did not go back because he felt, no disrespect to Infinity, big up, very good rapper.
That's actually
Tule just felt he was just
not worth it.
It's fine. Divine, do you
trust me when I say Tulenke is the best rapper.
It's good.
And Divine was a wicked prefect.
Oh, how?
I had to say wicked prefect.
Yes,
Divine, this wicked prefect has come back. But
it has come back.
Share with me what your fun memory.
Answer we no.
So I'll touch on discipline and then the chaplaincy aspect. So whilst in PRESEC,
what prefect were you?
I was groundswork and punishment prefect. But I never punished anyone.
I understand why they refer to him as wicked. Yes. I'm only asking because the last time you mentioned
the job is the job, my brother.
It's called the Punisher.
Okay, grounds and punishments. Let's go.
So one time there was a freak going. I mean, there was an outing. So the boys were gathered around Atomic, and I don't know, somehow this man called Kofi Yesu was able to maneuver his own way to get the boys. Naturally, that day was
Kofi Yesu is called Yesu, but he's the baddest teacher. All the trouble. Once you hear Yesu, there's trouble. In Ghana, when you hear Yesu, it's salvation. But
Adolf Hitler like.
But I think that
tendencies.
Yesu, like Jesus also was very principled and very.
This man, so it was just wicked.
But this man,
his own wasn't principled. It was wickedness.
No, pure wickedness. So I don't know how he did it. So he actually he went to catch the boys, and they brought them to, and that day was a PTA meeting. So he brought them on stage, lined everyone up, and then disgraced everyone in front of their parents.
That's a fun memory for you.
Yes. So in terms of that's why I said,
because he was a prefect.
No.
That's why I said I liked the school based on discipline. That's one thing I really learned from.
I was in court though.
So
you were part.
He was part, but he wasn't court.
So I was one of the big fishes they were looking out for.
So that really,
today you can confess.
So in school I was like the let me say ghost in power kind of. Richie is up to something, but you don't have evidence. So it's like that.
I think I can relate.
Yeah. So basically that's it, because PRESEC is so very disciplined, especially the teachers. They are very, very disciplined. When it comes to certain things. So I really like that aspect.
They were solid men. Reverend Dompre,
who
is late, unfortunately.
Our seniors master Pola. Reverend Asamoah Pula.
Polar man.
Now let's look at, because you shared your fondest memories, right? Let's look at this 10-year period as boys, right? Because I mean, we wouldn't know or wouldn't think that you still refer to yourselves as boys because you've not become Odadies yet, right? So take us into the 10-year journey, how it's been like for you after PRESEC, uni, if you went to business, career, because you guys have mentioned career a few times in the conversation. So let's get into it. But I want to start with Divine on this one.
Okay, so for me, I went to University of Ghana after PRESEC. I did BSc Biochemistry. My course is actually long, so pardon me. BSc Biochemistry, Cell and Molecular Biology with Animal Biology and Conservation Science.
Hey!
Now don't get the 80s.
So
why?
Now don't get the 80s.
Can you take that again?
Yes. So BSc Biochemistry, Cell and Molecular Biology with Animal Biology, Animal Biology and Conservation Science. Hey. So it's actually a combined major program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it's that
long. Yeah.
So that's what I did, and then afterwards I did my service at 37 the hospital, and then I hold an MPhil, so applied parasitology. I'm actually a trained research scientist.
Okay.
I worked at. In fact, I'm actually still working at Noguchi Memorial. Institute for Medical Research.
Okay.
So that's
you always ask MPhil. You see those people who add PhD, MPhil to their name. Divine Agbenyo, MPhil.
Big man. It's necessary. Big man.
And I'm also a lab technician at Dr. Saki Veterinary Clinic. So over the years, this my career
How
path.
far you've come. Okay. Richard?
Okay, so for me, I read science in PRESEC. Yeah. And after school, went to University of Ghana. I studied psychology, information studies. Then after school, uni, I did national service I've worked with a couple of brands though.
Okay.
I don't know if it's okay to mention them here.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, so I worked with Nestle Ghana, Milo, Ideal Milk, Cerelac, for 2 years. Afterwards, I moved on to Baisdorf Ghana, that's makers of Nivea.
Okay.
The brand Nivea. I worked with Nivea for 2 years too. And then for the last 2 years, I had worked with Peak Milk as regional sales manager.
Oh.
I just left the company last month. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working for PRESEC now. Let's keep it that way.
Really? For PRESEC and for yourself? Because you said that you're doing with. Oh, yeah, you're working for PRESEC fully.
Let's say that for now.
Okay, for now.
Because I know a lot of people are watching and they want to know, Rich is always moving from one brand to the next brand. What does he have to next? So I'm working for PRESEC.
Okay,
now.
working for
PRESEC is the brand.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Valentine?
Yeah, so for me, the decade has been quite a lot of ups and downs.
Topsy-turvy.
Yeah, so after PRESEC, I didn't go to university immediately. I had to be in the house for a while. I worked with my uncle who is an architect.
Okay.
So I worked with him briefly about a year. So I actually know how to design buildings. Yeah, so I did that with him before then going to uni. So I did, I entered University of Ghana, then I had to drop out. I went to GIJ to do PR and marketing.
Okay.
And I came into the industry. I worked with TV3 briefly for about 2 years. Then I had left media completely, went to FMCG, joined Gold Coast Food Herbs and Spices. You know them as Sankofa Natural Spices.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I was the marketing manager with them as well for a while before leaving FMCG again into public service.
Okay.
So now I work with NHIS, National Health Insurance Authority.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I am now.
Okay, nice. It's an interesting, trajectory and a nice blend, excellence and also attaining higher heights, right? Okay, now let's
a lot of risk taking.
A lot of risk taking, I like that.
That one, I'll give PRESEC boys.
Then try. Let's wheel back to the Bonfire, right? Is it open to the public, and also is it ticketed? What are plans as well for invitation rollouts? How's that?
Okay, so for Bonfire, first of all, it's open to the public. The students on campus today, old boys and Odadies.
Okay.
You notice I mentioned old boys and Odadies. So if you finish school under 10 years, you're an old boy. Yes, you are still open to join or come. And then Odadies, it's still open to the public. And we're also looking at the concept of getting the proud Odadie wives, proud Odadie girlfriends, proud Odadie babies. Basically, so anybody that has anybody, I didn't say side chick. Anybody that has a connection to an Odadie or a PRESEC person, you're invited.
The scientist is honest.
The scientist is talking about the side chick.
He's very honest. He's an honest guy.
And the salesman
always.
is not.
We were trying to package
The
this.
salesman-
The marketing guy was trying to package it. This guy looking microscope. They see everything.
Yes, open to everyone. We're inviting all the other schools. Adisado, one of my favorite boys' schools. Yeah. I mean, the boys know when I was in school, it was like my second school. St. Peter's, Butchie, Aquinas, Roses.
Did we give you double or did you give us double?
What's double?
Where did the double start?
What's double?
What is double? Yeah. Ask your daddies and
we'll find out.
But also tell us. I mean, for purposes of
99, 2000. You wrote
you don't know you don't know the name double.
Double, no.
Tell us what
I'll tell you. Just
but how we know?
So they'll find it
but
out.
there are people also listening who don't know.
They should also Google it.
I'm sure they'll probably call out texting.
They will explain to you.
The year group, please.
I'll check that.
99, right?
My year group. I saw me enrolling them.
But you wrote SSC.
SSC, yes.
You didn't write was.
No. That time we're not.
So that's a loan tell.
We were not in West Africa. We were.
But that the SSC people, please.
Let us know. Your seniors will make you know.
We're inviting everyone.
You googled it?
Yes. I wrote what is double in St. Peter's.
What did AI say?
Peter's holds.
Dizzy.
St. Peter holds out his hands, and on the right we see a hand.
If Google was a human being, this is how Junaman said. This is how Junaman said.
Senior high school,
bro,
and see.
No. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it.
There's no public information.
I think it's public.
I just told you you're not going to get it.
I think it's an internal thing.
If they don't know,
it's an internal thing. So
okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Members only. If you don't know,
alright,
then you don't know.
guys. So the date again?
31st October.
Yes, that's the main bonfire.
We're inviting everyone. We're inviting team music.
Oh, come through. I haven't been to a bonfire.
No, you should.
You should come. All the
We'll give you VIP
treatment.
Okay. If I come and I don't see any of you.
Organizer.
Come on.
Okay. I'll try and be there.
We're inviting everyone.
Right?
No, Friday. So you start a Friday night after work, 31st. We're giving you all the vibes, like I said, Gen Z, Halloween vibes, the last of Halloween.
Yeah.
All of that celebration.
Does it go into the morning? Is it till Mama calls?
Yes, so we start the show at 6. We have the procession and induction service, everything. And then the performances start. Because the students will not have to stay late, we will try to get the performances start as soon as possible so they can see the acts before they go back into their dormitories. But then the show runs into
after they go to bed
the next day.
Yeah.
The adults come out.
Yeah.
Now
the big boys.
You mentioned that you are open to sponsorship and stuff like that. So for the purposes of someone listening or watching who wants to, run a sponsorship or maybe vendor space and all of that, what number?
Yeah, I think the PRO.
Yes. So sorry, briefly.
Okay.
So if you want to be a vendor or sponsor, you can call this number 020-914. 1518.
Okay.
Let me take it again. 020-914-1518.
Okay.
Yeah, so Elton. So just call Elton and speak to Elton. He'll sort you out.
Okay. Let me add another number, just in case. So the other number is 055 200 4084. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me take it again. 055 200 4084.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes. Old boys.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
The invite is very important.
I'll try and make it.
Don't try you. Come. You have to come.
You see, it'll get there and then you'll be like, Richie told me,
You have to come.
I will.
No, but I think we should get her one of the t-shirts. Proud of Daddy, a lover or something.
Proud of Daddy, Admira. It's fine. That works.
Admira.
For Daddy.
No, we have those.
So look good on you.
So we have our own t-shirts that we will wear to represent ourselves. We have t-shirts for all Lacoste. We have them for anybody who is interested.
I'll be waiting for
Proud of that, wife.
I mean, all of us here will
the whole Pregis concept will work,
Yes.
Pregis, PRESEC and all girls schools.
That's what Pregis means.
I thought it was PRESEC and every girl.
PRESEC and all girls schools. Pregis.
Yeah, Pregis.
So
every girls schools have all the girls schools. I will give
we don't have geese.
We'll give you rose geese.
Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And we've had old boys from PRESEC, the 2015 batch.
PRESECans.
To be precise, PRESECans. Yeah. They say that they are yet to be inducted and then they will become Odadies. So to Valentine, Richard, and Divine, thanks for joining us on the show this morning.